Hello, I Anand Jain from Hanumangarh, Rajasthan welcomes you to your favorite Shridevi Classes YouTube channel where we inculcate interest and confidence in science, engineering and management subjects. Today in our playlist of project management, we will study one very important subject matter, WBS, work breakdown structure. Work breakdown structure is a hierarchical step-by-step decomposition of project scope into smaller, more manageable components so that entire project can be converted into tasks, subtasks and work packages. By work breakdown structure, now the project can be understood, estimated, planned, executed and monitored conveniently. So let's understand what is WBS, work breakdown structure in project management. Work breakdown structure WBS is a valuable project management tool that provide a structured and organized approach to break down a complex project into manageable pieces of tasks, subtasks and work packages. A work breakdown structure WBS is a hierarchical step-by-step decomposition of project scope into smaller and more manageable components of different deliverable, their task, subtask and work packages. This work breakdown structure provides a visual representation to project scope in terms of deliverable, task, subtask and work to be performed. We break down project until the work required to complete the project can be easily understood. We can estimate everything, plan, execute and monitor the work or deliverable or project scope. Work breakdown structure WBS is a method of completing a complex multi-step project in small divided task and subtask to get things done faster and more efficiently. As for a ABC party organization, we can break down work in a structured way and party got two deliverable. One is food and venue and second is invitation and promotion of party event. And for food, we have activity of catering, venue selection and decor work. And those tasks are again divided in subtasks and ultimately work packages are obtained and project is executed. The work breakdown structure WBS typically starts with the project deliverable, which are tangible and measurable outcome that project is expected to produce. For example, in a software development project, the deliverable may include software application, the user manual of software, the training material for software or technical documentation work. Deliverable of project are decomposed into smaller and more specific components which are further decomposed into task and subtask. Now this level of decomposition, breakdown of activity will depend upon complexity of project and the level of detail required for planning and tracking of the project. As for example, for construction of an house, the three internal foundation and external deliverable are decomposed as internal are decomposed in electrical and plumbing, foundation work is decomposed in excavation and steel erection, and external work can be decomposed as masonry work and building finishes. And now each decomposed deliverable is further divided in task and subtask to finally get a manageable work packages of the project. Work breakdown structure should provide a clear and complete picture in terms of deliverable, task, subtask and work packages of the entire work required to complete the project. In this work breakdown structure, the work packages are the final manageable piece of work that can be easily and efficiently planned, executed and monitored. The work breakdown structure should be structured in such a way that it reflects the logical sequence of project work as well as dependency and relationship among different tasks. A work breakdown structure provides a clear and structured view of work that is required to achieve project success. Work breakdown structure helps in identification of the critical task that must be completed on time in order to complete the project in scheduled time frame. So we can say work breakdown structure provides framework for estimating the project cost, the total time involved in execution of project, and it can also find out all the requirement of different resources. And we can also use work breakdown structure for tracking and controlling the project progress. Various tools and techniques can be used to create work breakdown structure. We can use expert judgment for breakdown structure of the work. We can have brainstorming sessions of all stakeholders, or we can use application of dedicated software for work breakdown structure, or even we can use pen and paper and can execute work breakdown structure for any project. It is really important to involve all project stakeholders in the creation and review of work breakdown structure. Work breakdown structure can be structured as Gantt chart that represent both spreadsheet of different works and the timeline to perform those works. Now this Gantt chart show activity over time, and this information can be related to schedule the works and to visualize different activities in a meaningful manner. In summary, we can say a work breakdown structure is a valuable project management tool that provide structured and organized approach to break down complex project activity into manageable small pieces. Now each descending level of work breakdown structure represent an increased detailed definition of project work. Such work breakdown structure help project manager to plan, execute and monitor the project work more effectively. We can also use work breakdown structure to communicate the project scope, all the deliverable and tasks which are performed to stakeholders in a meaningful manner. The Project Management Institute PMI defines work breakdown structure as a deliverable-oriented hierarchical decomposition of all the work to be executed by project team to accomplish project objectives and to create the required deliverables. So the orientation of work breakdown structure is to provide deliverable with convenience and efficiency by hierarchical decomposition of work in task, subtask and work packages. The same Project Management Institute PMI definition adds that work breakdown structure must be constructed in such a way that the new level in the downward side of hierarchy include all the work needed to complete its parent task. So the top level is 100% covered in bottom hierarchy line. This means that every parent task element must have more than one child task within it, and those child tasks consider parent task element work completely. A key component of work breakdown structure is 100% rule. This means that work breakdown structure of bottom hierarchy encompasses all the aspect of project as well as the person or team responsibility for that component of upper hierarchy that is decomposed. Now the another key component of work breakdown structure is its leveled structure, and when we apply 100% rule, the top level 1 of work breakdown structure will be totality of project, and then each level below it break down the project into further detail using 100% rule at each level. For instance, the work breakdown structure of a new brand website development, level 1 would be the entire work of website for new brand. Now the level 2 elements break down this scope of project into different deliverables such as secure URL, design layout and content development. Now these deliverables are again decomposed in task, subtask and work packages, so that ultimately this entire project with 100% coverage in lower hierarchy can easily be accomplished and website for this new brand can be published. In this world, several different project exist, and every project is different, and every project manager is also different. So the work breakdown structure for projects is also different. So the right work breakdown structure is the one that makes the project more manageable. And there are two type of work breakdown structure. One is deliverable based and the second is phase based. In deliverable based work breakdown structure, this party organization is divided in food and venue and invitation and promotion as two deliverable, and then food and venue is divided in task of catering, venue selection and decor, and then subtasks are performed for catering such as collection of food list, finalization of menu and confirmation for caterer. So this catering is executed. Similarly, venue selection is divided and decomposed in subtasks and can be executed. Similarly, we can divide decor task in subtasks, and when all those tasks are accomplished, we will get this deliverable achieved. Similarly, other deliverable will be achieved by other team members and the project is successfully executed. In phase based work breakdown structure, we consider different phases of project accomplishment, and in each phase the total work of project is decomposed in several tasks, and then each task is decomposed in subtasks and work packages. As in commercial construction project, in initiation phase we do commercial evaluation of project, and if found suitable then only we work on that project. Then a project charter defining the scope of project is prepared, and then in planning statement we give language to scope, project team is selected and schedule for work is planned, and time and budget schedules are prepared for the project. And in execution phase of this construction project, major visual work of project are done, and in control and final closeout different tasks are performed as per work breakdown structure. So WBS can be based on different phases of project accomplishment such as initiation, planning, execution, control and closure. A good work breakdown structure is created using an iterative process where we make a plan and check it and modify if required. And following steps and the guidelines are used to prepare a good work breakdown structure. At the first stage, we have to collect all critical documents of the project, and we will analyze those documents and identify the key deliverable of the project, and all 100% deliverable should be analyzed and obtained by assessment of project documents. And for that we can study content of project that contain deliverable such as project charter, the scope statement of project and the plan made by project management or the subsidiary plan for the same project. And then we have to identify the key team members so that we can select appropriate project team member for a particular task or subtask which we will obtain by work breakdown structure. As the first step of work breakdown structure, we have to define level 1 elements, and level 1 elements are summary of all deliverable that describe 100% of project scope. So we must capture 100% of project scope in our description of all deliverables at level 1 element definitions. Now we have to decompose or break down each and every deliverable of level 1 into unique lower level deliverables. Now this breakdown technique is called as decomposition. So the total complex work of any deliverable is parted or decomposed in different unique lower level deliverable, and we will continue breaking down the work until the work covered in each element is managed by a single individual or single work package, and that decomposition ultimately ensure that the final work package elements are mutually exclusive, and we know by which resources and by which team member that particular work package has to be executed. Finally, project scope is decomposed in different deliverable. Deliverable are decomposed in sub-deliverable in terms of task and subtask, and ultimately they are decomposed to work packages for appropriate activities. For better results of work breakdown structure, we can export or enter the work breakdown structure into Gantt chart for further scheduling and project tracking. Now Gantt chart got different work schedule and timelining, and now we can link different dependency of different tasks, and we can also show the key project milestones for monitoring and control of project with convenience and efficiency. In work breakdown structure, it is possible to break work down in size too much, but there is a caution in that breakdown, as cost and analysis of collected data and reporting all are connected to the level of work breakdowns, and a very detailed work breakdown structure could require a significant amount of unnecessary effort to manage the project execution. So therefore, a caution should be exercised when creating a detailed work breakdown structure of any project. In work breakdown structure, when each task is assigned to a project team member, we have to ensure a uniform spread of duties and responsibilities across and among the team members. Now, by using work breakdown structure, the various individual and team can focus on their specific task and deliverable, while also they can see how their work fits into the project as a whole. So in summary, we can say work breakdown structure is a powerful and flexible tool that help project manager to break down complex project into manageable small component that provide a clear and structural view of work that we have to perform to achieve project success. We hope this beautiful learning video has explained each and every part of work breakdown structure in project management, and now you could understand the hierarchical decomposition of project scope into deliverable and then smaller, more manageable sub-deliverable task, subtask and work packages, so that we can understood the project better and can estimate, plan and execute project with convenience and efficiency. Our other video of the same playlist are equally useful. You can use them in your studies and can share with your friends. And if you need dedicated study notes of this subject or other playlist of this channel, do join our YouTube membership. Happy learning. Have nice time. Thank you very much.